Welcome back for your June reading. Now I have added a few elements to this reading, as well as I have pulled the cards ahead of time, and that's because there's so many cards. We're covering your money, your general and family, and then we'll do couples and singles. Now the added element also is your chakra. I've also pulled a gemstone / crystal, however it comes out in the pack. Now this, I'm going to interlink the gemstone and the chakras into each area so that you can understand how that is physically blocking and enhancing, you know, any aspect of your life and what's going on currently. Now this is a stone you've got, and I'm hoping you can see it. Okay, release heartache, grief and sorrow from the past. Encourage light-heartedness and joy. Restore the balance of confidence and emotions. The ironic thing is these two cards are directly related to heart chakra, okay? The other one is about your dreams and your manifestation, your third eye. So your head and your heart. We should call your reading your head and your heart. Because you are attracting positive people in your life, but you've got to trust your head and your heart. Now, if these frequencies are off, for your heart chakra, 528 hertz, and for your third eye chakra, 9.63 hertz. Meditate. So you can just type it in and Google it. And when you're sleeping, if you listen to it, it can be crystals that you buy as well, like the pink quartz. What else? I'd have to think on that. That's going to use too much brain power right now. I'm tuning. Okay, now in your financial aspects, what can I see here? Okay, again, your manifestation of dreams, your belief, your third eye, directly connected to your finances is being impacted. Now, it might be connected to a Cancerian, but the moon as well, you know, where the planets are. At a full moon, it might be heightened, this area. Now, that may be because you're really up in your head about it. Now, we are going retrograde, and a lot of areas that aren't fixed are the things that come up. That's the way it goes. You're going to have to face your fears connected to finance. And again, head and heart decisions connected to cash. And your intuition and balance connected to the way you use cash. You know, it can affect your health. It can affect, you know, the way we eat, our habits, where we use it, where we don't. It can be that we're giving too much to our romantic partners or our children. You know, and not balancing that. But you need to have an abundant mindset. But by balancing these chakras and knowing who to give it to and who not, that's going to help you. In your general life, you're dealing with a lot of shadow aspects. Again, head and heart. You know, it can be who you trust in your romantic life, who hurt you in the past in your childhood, how you thought about it, how you felt about it, why you didn't get what you deserved. A lot of this is coming up. Your intuition as well in your general life is being impacted. And again, this can be in relation to work as well. The general area is anywhere in your life, overall how it's directly impacting you. Something you're not letting go of, and it's a heartfelt, head-felt situation. And again, it does come down to your shadow side of what is suppressing you and holding you back. Okay, at the moment, in your family, you feel judged. And again, head and heart. And you feeling not worthy. Something about your image or your feeling or your connection in the family, you're just not feeling connected somehow. You're trying, but you're not completely showing them your true essence because of being hurt or intuitively affected by something. But it's more what's going on with you. It's not a 3D nature. There's something deeper going on because you've got the shadow card coming up. Okay, but you've got to change the story in the actual family. Now, it can't be that you rewrite the chapter. It just doesn't work that way. But it can be the way you feel about it and the way you release it and the way you process it, and don't let it define you. That changes it. And the good emotions coming from you will seep down into everything else. No, we can't change people's mindsets, but we can hold our truth. That will create a lot of emotions. And it's almost like crying from the tree. Lots of stories to tell. And this does stem from childhood or you feel it's directly impacting a child or children, and it concerns you, it's impacting you. It's your head and your heart. And it's bringing up lots of things from your childhood. Couples. Okay, you feel that you know all of these situations at the moment. Both of you are in the same mind, connected to what's going on around you. Be it in your money, be it with your family, be it in your general life. Your partner feels and you feel that you're quite aware of everything. Chiron does bring boobies up without us knowing, trust me. Okay, you may feel a bit agitated coming into the month. You might feel that there's some cruel energies around you, that you're being harshly treated. Your partner has faith in you though. They feel they see the bigger picture in this. It might be that situations that are happening to you, you're feeling quite unfair. But again, you're getting agitated. Your head and your heart aren't balanced. You need to balance your head and your heart at the moment. You got this mindset at the moment that everything's going wrong and you're just not liking it. You're almost preempting it before it's happened. It can be that you're getting a lot of anxiety. Yeah, fear. You got a lot of fear going on. Again, your health, your shadow self, your mindset with your abundance. Mind. External, yet it's internal. Your partner's getting really worried and they feel somehow they're losing a no-win battle. They feel that everything feels out of balance due to your emotions. And they're feeling they got bad luck too. Now, this can be an external situation. If you're focusing on things that happened from the past, you can manifest them into negative energies within your relationship. So you've got to be careful to keep that energy balanced. Even though you might be at the same mindset, you can attract that karmic energy to your relationship. So you've got to keep balanced. You might be very strict in the relationship. There can be some agitation. And again, look at their sign and see what's going on with them. It might give you an idea of why they're feeling the way they're feeling. Both of you are feeling doubt within the situation. But you are ready to do the work in it. Let's see what else we've got. It's your clarification card for your gemstone. My mental and emotional bodies are balanced. I attract nurturing people. So stop getting up in your head about your head and your heart being directly impacted. It's a past tense energy that you're dragging with you. You need to let it go. And I know that's easier said than done, trust me. I've been doing months of purging. But it is going to help you. And you're worth more than that. Okay. You're tired of learning lessons. I said this the other day. And you're tired of being mature about it. You're tired of sticking up for yourself. You're not really focused on the relationship. It's because you're hurting. Your partner is not feeling sorry for themselves, but is healing and isn't socialising or being playful. So again, this can be a transitional period. Both of you are being friendly to one another. Both of you aren't being fake-faced, but both of you don't feel home right now. Okay? So I'm feeling as though it is an energy that is passing. And I'm going to leave that one on that note, and I'm going to get on to the singles. Again, if you're wanting to make a booking, I will try and get back mid-month. I'll try and do them live, but very short, brief readings. Now, your Virgo, you're listening to your intuition. Again, get grounded. That's what you're doing. You're listening. You're not talking. You're not acting. But you're dealing with your heart chakra. You're listening with your head and your heart. Now, don't get paranoid about it, because what can happen is it can be overactive. Be cautious if you're not listening to the correct energy. Put the wrong card down. If you're not listening to the right energy, what can happen is you can misinterpret the energy that's coming through. But your throat chakra, your communication, is going to be balanced through this meditation. You may not have the courage or the control. Some control is out of our hands. You may not be completely healed yet. But you've found that love hasn't been simple. There's always been a catch-22. So it's concerning you at the moment. This person is learning something, but maybe has taught you something. This might be an ex. And you might be looking at it thinking, are you ready for this lesson? Now, they may not have been a very sharing person in the past. There might have been a lot of people who needed on them. They may not have seen eye to eye with you, but that's changing. And they may have really held on to their heart very tightly. Now, they had a way with you. They had a way in which they were able to get into that heart that you box away. Because as I said, you got the head and the heart going on. I'm going to pull some clarification cards. Okay, although you've lost faith in love, for some of you, or them, okay, you got faith in reverse, but you're listening, you're willing to hear them out, you want the mind to be changed and the heart to be changed. You will have compassion for this person, you'll understand, you'll put the P's and Q's together. Definitely meditate. You want that signal to come through correctly. You may feel it's not just, but it's a starting point. Now, pleasure does not come right away. There's going to need to be work in this situation, but I feel you're doing work on yourself at the moment. You might not want to be playful, which is why you've got the listen card. And the new beginnings won't start, and I feel it's in your ball court more than theirs. So a seed of an idea won't come to fruition with them right away. Nor will commitment, because they're afraid. So you may hear something, you may not hear from them physically. You may hear from them, but fear is holding them back at the moment. So it might just be the very beginning stages of communication. For clarification, if there is time apart from a person that you're waiting to come forward towards you, it is happening for a reason. When they are meditating upon it and they're dealing with their blocks, it means you're not carrying their burdens, which in turn means that your heart is not getting damaged and you're able to protect and love yourself during this transition. I'm going to pull some love cards for you to see what else is going on. Both of you do have emotions for each other, or it has been 2 times you've been hurt. But you don't want anyone to help you with your emotions. You're wanting to do the work alone. You're keeping it very private. You just wonder how many times you're going to go back and forward, okay? Your intuition is telling you, though, there are wonderful people who wish to help you. Opportunities are being offered to you, but you haven't noticed or trusted the gift heaven is bestowing upon you. Look around you. Daydreaming or going within is a healthy way to get clarity. I did say meditate. Yeah, you're not taking action because you're not allowing the healing to come. Try and do the healing work. Try and dig in deep to it, because I feel that's what's going to unblock you to a point that you can actually be open, have the communication. Now, if when you're waiting on a person, you're wanting this person to come in and communicate with you, when you're healing, that vibration sends through like a telephone call. So what you'll find is that person will not make communication with you. if you can get to a place where you've healed and you've moved through the aspect of ego, it will actually bode a lot better. And you'll be more emotionally ready to do the communication with this person. But remember, your shadow self is what you're dealing with. You're not trusting your intuition, but you haven't let go of them. So you might as well do the work. I'm just saying. Okay, guys, I'll love you and leave it, and I'll talk to you soon.